Hey everyone, Trezor for the win here. We're continuing our book to movie comparison video thing, uh, and I'm going to do the last couple Harry Potters now, the Deathly Hallows. But before I get into that, I just wanted to. There's one really important thing that I missed in the Half-Blood Prince. So in the movie, they add a scene, an entire scene. They add a part where the Burrow, which is Ron's house, gets attacked by Death Eaters, and they lit it on fire and stuff, and it's all exciting and yeah, but it's not in the book at all, and I don't know why they. I do know why they added it. They added it because they wanted to keep the movie interesting, keep it flowing. There wasn't a lot of action from the whatever point it's. Anyways, they they added it to keep the movie exciting and stuff. But it feels so dumb because the Death Eaters come, attack the Weasleys, kill no one, don't do anything, just light their house on fire and then leave. It's like so it's just pointless because it wasn't in the book or anything. And they just added it for fun. All right, so now we're gonna start talking about the Deathly Hallows Part One. Now this one is my favorite of the Harry Potters because it's just so accurate to the book. The part one of the Deathly Hallows is the first 2/3 of the book, and it's basically exactly what happens in the book. They maybe leave out a few details, nothing major. The only things that are different are so minor that it feels not necessary when they talk about them. Like there's just things like that they messed up in earlier books. Oh, like they keep some of the lines the same from the book, and then it doesn't make sense because of the earlier movies. Like when Lupin's talking to Harry, he's like, "What was the first creature? What was the creature that was in my room the first time that Harry Potter entered my office?" And he's like, "Oh, it was a Grindylow, which is in the book, but it's not in the movie." So it seems funny because it's like, well, if you were a big fan of the movies, you would know that that didn't happen at all, but it does in the book, and I like that, but it doesn't make sense with this continuity. So that's the only issue. Is sometimes they have to pick between the continuity of the book and the movies. Like sometimes they just screw it, we'll keep it like the book because that's what it's supposed to be. And I like that because it's a nice nod to fans of the book. But then there's things like Harry meets uh, Ron's brother Bill for the first time. I think yeah, it's Bill. Yeah, it's Charlie the Dragon. So Bill for the first time, even though he's met him before in earlier books, but not in them, but they haven't shown him in the movies. So this is the first time we meet them, and I think that works. And yeah, overall, it's really well done. There's other things like Dobby doesn't show up halfway through; he only shows up to save Harry and then get killed. And but yeah, other than that, it's I would definitely recommend watching this one if you don't want to read the book because this one's just well, if you don't want to read the first 2/3 of the book, the second one has a lot different, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But like, it's just the other thing, the only other thing I have a slight problem with is the scene where Ron is destroying the first Horcrux or the third Horcrux they destroy, the locket, and they open it up and it's like, oh Ron, we've seen your fears and stuff, and it shows spiders and stuff. I like the spiders. I thought it was nice and all, but then it shows and then Ron or no Harry and Hermione, it shows them in like I don't know how to explain it. It's sort of not really hologram, but like anyways, it's not actually them. It's just what Ron thinks. Like Ron fears of them. The like where Harry's like, oh my, your mother likes me more than you, and like Hermione's all like, you're ugly and I don't like you and stuff like that. It's not really like that, but anyway. The thing is, then it shows Harry and Hermione kissing, and which happens. It happens in the book. It's basically the same. The only problem I have with it is just they make them naked, of course, because why wouldn't they? I don't know. They're of course they have to be naked. I don't know. It's just like you don't really need to go that far because in the book, literally all it says is their lips pressed. So it it didn't like and they were naked, gratuitous sexual content and stuff. I don't. I can't explain it that good. But other than that, like tiny nitpicky things, it's basically exactly the same as the book. So, you know, I still love it. It's really well done. It definitely captures the mood of the book and stuff like that too, which I love. Also, there's a couple deleted scenes which I've seen, which are even more so, which would have been nice to see, but I understand they had time, and what they in the regular cut, it's fine also. So yeah, I'll do part 2 in a sec, and also comment if you want me to do any other books that are into movies, and I'll talk about them. And thanks for watching.